Well, this is John. I'm up here at the truck stop. We got a trailer that blew a tire, ripped the fuel lines out from his reefer. We're going to try to track down some lines that we can use for that. Then once we get that done, we got to cut some brackets out from underneath of it so we can free it up off the wheels and change a tire. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. A little P-pump yammer. Okay, we just gotta find the fuel prime on it, and then once we find that, we can go ahead and start cranking it over, which unfortunately I don't see a manual prime on it. That's not good, because I guarantee it's out of fuel. Oh, joy. Got all the lines secure, rerouted. As you can hear, the little gen is working. So our reefer unit. So on that notion, we did good. Now we're going to take truck information because that was the main concern, is get that going. Had to cut what was left of those out from underneath the truck that were up against differentials and everything else. It knocked one of the caps loose on the brake. So we're going to get that all done, make sure that they didn't damage nothing up underneath. And yeah. Well, I'm on the job and spoke with the customer, looked at their spare, and it's in worse shape than the tire that they want me to change out. So it's not DOT compliant. There's a nail stuck in the side of it, and I'm just not going to put it on. So he's up here looking at purchasing a tire, so I'm on hold. Well, I should say I got the truck repaired, got the fuel lines repaired underneath the refrigerating unit, got that working, bled the fuel lines, everything was good, and jacked it up, replaced the tire, got it all going. Everything was happy. Everybody was happy with it. I was happy with the job. I'm extremely happy with the job because it's not every day that a driver actually thanks you for the job you do. A lot of times they're really upset about the breakdown, which it's normal. But to have a driver thank you when you're done with the job and for helping them out, and that really makes a difference, especially on my end, because I don't hear that all the time. I hear people complaining about the cost, being broke down, the time frame, where they broke down, all the above. But to have someone actually thank you for the job you did really meant so much to me. I don't know if anyone else in my field that does this, if that really makes a big difference in how you feel at the end of the day and how your job feels. Because for me, I take a lot of pride in the work I do and for helping people out, and I do a lot, I think, to try to help people out, and I go above and beyond quite a bit. And to have a gentleman that I've never met, never associated with a day in my life until today, thanked me for the job I did, and that tells me how much he appreciates the work I do and how grateful I was to be able to, or how grateful he was I was able to come out. Really it made me feel good. Made me feel like that I'm doing the right thing with my jobs and with work, and it just made me, it makes you feel good. I don't know how to explain it. It just makes you feel good. And I just, wow, it cheered me up. I can't really say any more about it. So leave it in the comments if you had a customer that just made you feel great about the job you're doing, about the work you're doing, and helping people out. Because a lot of people on the other end don't realize that we have the ability to say no to certain jobs, and it is at our discretion. And for when we pick a job just to come out and to get verbally lashed at or insulted or things like that, it really brings you down. But to have a person just, tell you you did a great job and everything was perfect on it, and just kept upping you on it, it just really made me feel good about it and about the job. And I want to say thank you to all the customers out there that do that, because a lot of us that are in this kind of field are working weird hours. We're up late at night. We don't have any really social life, because at the drop of a hat, our phones can ring and we might have to take off and go and do something. So I want to say thank you to all the customers that treat their guys that they hire and tell them about how great they did, and upkeep. It just really makes me feel good. So I don't know what's the word for it. It just made me feel great. So like I said, leave it in the comments if you've had customers tell you how great it is. Now, I know in our field we're going to have a lot of people want to talk about the negative. Let's talk about the good for a little bit. Let's put the positive out there. On that notion, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys.